Hi everyone, there's another character creation video coming at you. Let's start out. Today we're going to talk about what your character looks like. We need to really get a sense of that so that when I draw them, we can tell them apart. The first set of questions is for Quacky. Quacky has both black and white fur because he has parents from the black and white Risk tribes. So let's start off with the face. Quacky, for your face, do you want to bring in the white in stripes, ears, spots, or patches? What about hands? Do you want white tips? Hands that are all white? Hands that are striped? Hands that are speckled? Or alternating fingers that are white? Now for feet. As far as I know, Risk, just like the Hairbonans, walk on their toes. So the back of the heel is what looks like a backwards knee here, and then their knee is not too much farther up. For Quacky, how does the white and black come together on the fur of your feet? Are the tips of your toes black on white feet? Are your feet all white? Are they speckled black? Or are they striped? Now let's switch over to Librock for a second. We're going to talk about hands, but Quacky, here's the first question for both of you. For hands, do you want short, medium, or long fingers? Now, just for Librock, now these questions are going to be just for Librock. He gets to choose first because Quacky had a number of choices. Since his fur is all black, we're not choosing colors, but what we are choosing are some other accessories to help really be able to tell that we're looking at Librock when he's by himself and far away. If you put Librock and Quacky next to each other, you can obviously tell because Quacky is bigger. Okay, let's start with hands. Just remember, whatever Librock chooses, if Quacky wants to choose one of these things too, he's got to choose something different so that when you look at them from far away, you can tell which one is which. Librock chooses first, and if Quacky wants one of these, he has to pick a different thing than Librock chooses. Okay, Librock, hands. You can have cleats for climbing, which are spikes that help you dig into things. You can have a special engineer science stamp that shows that you're part of the engineer corps and gives you the ability to approve certain designs so people can start making them. You can also have the moon guard, which is a special thing you got from the moon that vibrates, but you don't know what it does yet, but you know it does something important. Or you can have these gloves. These gloves help you grab on things, get extra grip, help you climb, keep your hands a little bit warmer, and that kind of thing. Now, Librock chooses first, and if Quacky wants to choose something he can, but he doesn't have to, but it does need to be something different than Librock chose. Now, feet. Feet, also you can have cleats like the captain has. These help you dig in and grab onto things. Or to show that your feet are kind of different, you can have kind of big bushy fur on your feet. Your feet can just have more fur and that'll keep them more warm. You can have clogs, which help you keep your feet dry on the ship and keep you from slipping when you're on slippery surfaces because of their special soles. Or you can have snake socks that keep your feet warm. Now for face accessories, you could have a moon mark, which is a kind of mostly decoration, but that does help you locate where the white moon is and help you have a sense of direction. For other decoration, you can have cheek tufts, special gatherings of fur that have a certain meaning. You can have hair crest. That's just a special crest on the top of your head, or chin tangles. You can also have a protective helmet or a Risk hat. And there will be different kinds of hats to choose from later. Librock, you choose first, and then Quacky, if you want anything, you can choose whatever you want, just something different from what Librock chose. Now for Reese ears. This is, again, for Librock. You can have chipped ears that show that you've been through an adventure or through a battle, where your ears got these chips out of them. You can have an earring made out of green solarian matter that is supposed to vibrate and help your hearing in that one ear a little bit better. You can have special tufts, which help you kind of sense what sound direction the sound is coming from it. Or you can have this ear pod that is supposed to be able to help you hear the voices from beyond, which is mostly the moon. the people on the moon sometimes send messages, but only on certain days. And then you can hear other people talking, but you don't know always where they are when they're talking. It's sort of like a radio, but only for listening, not for sending messages. That piece came from the moon. So chip, ring, tufts, or pod. Librock first, and then Quacky can choose, but doesn't have to have any of these. And Quacky does need to choose something different than Librock. Okay, Reese. Last thing is, which feature on your face do you think would be the biggest? Nose and whiskers, eyes, ears, or neck? Now, Kokono. Colane keep things really simple, so nothing stops them from moving how they need to. So, the differences between Colane and how they look are very subtle. Of course, you can always tell a Colane from a Reese, so there's not going to be a big problem telling Kokono apart from Quacky or from Librock. But it's still good to give a chance for Kokono to be a little more defined and know a little bit more about how he looks. Let's start. First thing, ear size. Do you want big ears, medium ears, or small ears? Now, do you want your ears to be high on your head, medium, or low on your head? Do you want small eyes, medium eyes, or big eyes? Do you want a small nose, medium nose, or a large nose? Do you want your eyes close together, midway out, or far apart? For your mouth puffs, do you want a small mouth puff, medium mouth, or large mouth? And the last thing is, all Colane usually have a sort of little beard. Do you want a small beard, medium beard, or big beard? Alright, that should give us a sense of who we are and what we look like. Have fun, everybody! Until next time, bye-bye!